Hello, hello. So, got a new story here. All right. Says here, Jar Jar Binks actor Ahmed Best speaks out on terrible online abuse after the Phantom Menace. Oh no. Oh no, the victims of criticism, feelings. I swear to God, actors are so goddamn dramatic. I guarantee you he's gonna say he needed to go to therapy or some shit. Like, oh my, he's gonna be like, words were said, my feelings. Uh, I didn't even know there was a person behind that CGI nightmare, to be honest with you. Ahmed Best, the actor who played Jar Jar Binks in the divisive 1999 Star Wars prequel episode one. Is that a one or I? The Phantom Menace has reflected on the intense backlash he received. The Phantom Menace was panned by most, but not all, fans and critics when it first came out, with much of the criticism focusing on the buffoonish character of Jar Jar, and Gun Gun. Jar Jar A? Gun Gun? Should be and, right? From planet Naboo. Yeah, they were kind of the character was not only annoying, it was kind of it was kind of like a minstrel-esque kind of thing where the minstrel shows where they used to sort of dress up like how they imagine black people were, and they kind of just make fun of them. That's kind of what it reminded me of. But it would have been funny. It would have been great if the character wasn't so goddamn annoying. It's fine. I don't mind the minstrel-esque portion of it. It's just that the character was very annoying. And when things are annoying and people already don't like them, that's when they start digging deeper and they're like, oh, it's also racist. So, you know how people are. Best, who provided the voice and motion capture reference for Jar Jar. Is he that annoying in real life? He did a great job, though. The character was meant to be that goofy, and he really portrayed it. He did a good job. It's unfortunate that the character was supposed to be likable. Previously spoke about his mental health struggles. Of course. God damn, these people's egos are so out of control that they lose it when they don't get the praise that they want. You should not be in an industry that is so open to criticism if you're that fragile. It's unfortunate that as acting and all these sort of attention based economy sort of jobs attract the weakest type of people. Is just it's crazy. It's either they're very weak willed, or they're just like just psychopaths, and they're just like power hungry, money hungry, fame hungry, or whatever, and they just do anything for it, and they're shameless. It's those two extremes are just the worst to have in that kind of industry. But what can you do? Everybody came for me. Who the hell are you, man? I didn't even know there was a person behind that character. He told People magazine in an interview coinciding with the film's theatrical re-release on Star Wars Day. Star Wars Day? Is it the 4th of May? That rhymed. I didn't even know there was a Star Wars Day. Alluding to the groundbreaking, bro, I don't know who remembers you to go to that point to even make references to you, but I guess Star Wars fans would. Alluding to the groundbreaking nature of his motion capture performance, which predated the Lord of the Rings Gollum, he said, I'm the first person to do this kind of work, but also the first black. You really gonna play the race card, bro? Best said he was ostracized from similar work in the industry thanks to the backlash surrounding the character. Yeah, well, if you put an unlikable character on your goddamn resume to get other jobs, it's not going to look favorable on you. It, just like if the character was well received, you wouldn't complain that you're getting jobs because your character is so famous and not because of how good a job you did. Like, come on, man. Uh, right. Okay. Jesus Christ. All right, there we go. Okay. Where was I? Much of the criticism of Jar Jar focused on, yeah, I already read that. The actor is now 50, argued that his was the first textbook case of cyberbullying. Jesus Christ, man. How can that even be possible? Which it extended to attacks on himself as a person. It really wasn't easy, he said. I was very young. I was 20. You're a grown ass, insecure man. Are you? And it's hard to have this idea that the thing you've been working all your life for, you worked all your life to be a goofy piece of shit character. That's crazy. You finally get it, and you're finally in the big leagues and the highest level of the game, and you hold your own. All of these years, you're just like, I belong at the top of the game. I belong at the highest. Oh, his ego he was soaring. He was like, oh, I'm the best. I belong here. It's your first job, bro. Wait till afterwards before you start celebrating how good you are. He added, and then all of a sudden people pull the rug out from under you. And I was like, what's happening now? My career began and ended. How did your career end? It was literally the first thing you did. Why couldn't you get other jobs, man? What other jobs did you apply to that you didn't get, that you thought you were so just well suited for? And who did get those jobs? I didn't know what to do. That's probably why you didn't get other jobs, because your ego was bruised and you're kind of moping around. And unfortunately, there was really no one that could help me because it was such a unique position. It had never happened before in history. I don't believe that to be true at all, especially with the internet component. But Star Wars director George Lucas is untouchable. What do you mean he was untouchable? He got a lot of criticism. What are you talking about? He eventually sold his goddamn IP because all the backlash he got. Who wasn't untouchable? Me. Everyone came at me. God damn, you're out of control, sir. Your ego is way too big. It wasn't all about you. Other people got criticism in that movie. The story does at least end happily for Best. He has subsequently been embraced by the Star Wars community and featured in a recent series of Mandalorian, playing a Jedi Knight. Mandalorian. I'm not a Star Wars fan, so but still, I thought it was trash. The Independent is the world's most free-thinking news. Okay, Mr. Best, you need you need help, and you need to stop playing victim. Anyways, until next time.